What it do, Durag Nation? I just tried the new Marvel Rivals game mode, Ultron's Battle Matrix, and have played pretty much non-stop the past few days and managed to hit top 200. It's actually becoming a problem. I haven't been this addicted to a game since I was introduced to Yu-Gi-Oh! In middle school, which kind of explains a lot actually. If you've never played the mode before, I highly recommend giving it a try, at the very least for the free emotes. I legit think it's better than the normal 6v6 mode, and if you love Rivals but hate teammates selling your games and yelling slurs at you, I promise this is the way. For everyone else, I wanted to show you how I first got into the top 500 because it was an extremely crazy finish, while also going over everything I learned along the way. Figured it might be helpful for people just starting out or trying to win more games, whether you want to hit top 500 as well or just want that final reward lock behind 2,000 points. I'll go over what I did wrong in this match, what the best builds are, and just provide general advice for the mode. So if this video helped you out at all and you want to see more Ultron's Battle Matrix content, Hulk smash that like button and let's get it. So the first thing I had to get over in order to improve was accepting that this is an auto chess mode and is extremely different from the Rivals that I've been playing so far. A little bit of knowledge and game sense from playing the 6v6 side helps, but this is really a different game. Instead of playing a role and trying to work with your team to win, you're building a team that will be controlled by the AI, and you need to make it in a way that beats a group of other players consistently until you're the last one standing. Now, a mistake I made, which is why these games will be so close, is that I wasn't patient enough. One of the complaints about this mode is that it's too long, which I don't actually mind. The games end very fast. But not taking advantage of how long the matches are is a very common mistake. Players try to win every round from the very beginning instead of planning for the end where it really matters. Because the team that wins in the end isn't necessarily the best comp, it's the one that can outlast the others. I would have had an easier time if I didn't spend so much currency early on. Fortunately, I happen to be playing one of the best builds in the game, which is designed to only really be good when you reach the end anyway. And the version I'm playing is actually designed to beat the best build in the game currently. I'm running this one with 6 Vanguards, no DPS, no healers. Obviously, in a normal Rivals game, this comp would get destroyed, but this is a different mode. You can do well running lineups with no healers at all, because in addition to a one-time heal, the cards you can buy in between rounds grant you special abilities based on your roles, which include passive healing or reviving yourself from the dead. Because I don't have a normal healer or DPS, I need to build my tank lineup to make up for all that. In addition to picking obviously great cards that help my Vanguards, I needed to build a team of tanks that complement each other while also being able to survive Jeff, who is currently terrorizing this game mode because he's OP. Thor is there for raw DPS, which is basically his normal role anyway, and his ultimate is immune to the Jeff suck.
Pause.
But the core of this build is Venom and Hulk. Winning in the end is all about sustain, and Venom is the best character at that. If you thought he was hard to kill in normal games, this mode takes him to a whole new level because of this specific mechanic. At the beginning of the game, and several times throughout, you'll play against the AI in practice games, which are designed for you to win easily so that you get legendary rewards, which are marked on your screen with a lightning bolt on the side. These allow your hero to unlock brand new skills, which are completely broken and should be how you build your teams. Venom's 2 skills are insane and make him one character you always want on your team. One allows him to get a big cooldown decrease on his armor skill, so he can pretty much spam it. The other, King in Black, allows him to passively grow in size based on how much health he gains while biting people with his ultimate, to the point he eventually starts every match as a literal giant. Hulk is the other important part of this particular comp. His legendary skills are based on his gamma shields. One allows him to refresh them every time he deals 200 damage. The other causes a big explosion when they break. This is perfect because the gamma shields give my team constant protection. They can't take any damage, whether it's a Scarlet Witch ult or Iron Man's maximum pulse, until the shields break. They also provide CC immunity, so my entire team can't be swallowed by Jeff.
Pause.
When they're active. I was mainly focused on buying Vanguard cards with this build, obviously, but I for sure wanted to prioritize cards that give you more ultimate charge, because in the end game, all the best builds are going to be spamming ultimates every few seconds. The purple cards are great if you're running at least one of each role, but since I'm only using Vanguards, they're not worth buying, except for the one that gives you 6% ultimate charge and a 15% boost to maximum health. The ultimate spam makes Captain America and Doctor Strange very valuable here. I Vagamo Yamamoto will constantly stun them so we can get free attacks off, while Captain America basically gives us a mini support ultimate that keeps us alive. Magneto can add additional bubbles and use his ultimate to counter heroes like Iron Man and Star-Lord, and with enough charge, can kill through support ultimates. He also has a legendary upgrade that lets him pull enemies into the meteor when he throws it, which is pretty crazy. These were extremely close matches because all of us were on single digit points, so one loss and it was an elimination. Again, setting yourself up early can make this late game much easier. Don't even spend any currency the first 3 rounds because it doesn't matter who wins that early. But if you see a page with great cards, just use the lock feature so you can buy them when you're ready to spend. Also, after 3 rounds, try to stay at 50 of the currency or above for as long as possible since you get a bonus for it. I only break this if I get below 30 HP or I'm trying to hit a new threshold for cards, since once you get past 10, you get more rare and powerful cards that get better every time you hit a new threshold. I highly recommend this Vanguard build if you love tanks or just hate Jeff, though I played the Jeff build as well and it's also super fun. Let me know if you want to see me break that down as well. But yeah, this game came down to the wire and I was able to clutch out a win with my build, overcoming the power of Jeff, and as you see, that win put me right in the top 500, and this next game got me into the top 200. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or requests for more content, and if you're curious about Marvel Rivals Season 3 and some of the crazy new content you can expect, click the video on screen to learn more.